Yeah. You talked about high heels. Charlie, you like these shoes?
Oh my God. I don't know how you do it. I do not know how
Well, I'm crippled by the end of the evening, but I do think they're cute. But you're saying that if you wear high heels, I know, look at your face.
I thought she was going to throw it at you for a moment.
No, I'm not going to throw it at you. But you're saying something as women shouldn't wear these kind of shoes because it increases your risk of?
I'm saying anybody who wears shoes, at the end of the day, it hurts. You increase inflammation. Inflammation yields a decade later heart disease, cancer, and other things. I want you to be comfortable. If you have a high heel shoe that's comfortable, fantastic. If a shoe hurts, don't do it. I want to reduce inflammation. The way statins work, aspirin, regularity schedule, they all reduce inflammation. It's kind of the key thing here we have to focus on going forward.
I don't think people understand what inflammation is and what it means. What is it?
So inflammation, you always think it's a cut and it turns red. Well, it turns out your body on the inside has proteins there that try to fight things off and ward things off because your body's focusing on today. I want your body and you to focus on tomorrow, a decade from now. If you got the flu, let's say you skipped the flu shot this year and you got the flu, you would survive, both of you. But a decade from now, your risk of heart disease and cancer would be up over 10% because of the inflammation associated with the flu. So this is a marker that we have now that we want to focus on, and we want to lower over time.
And are you out there out front and way ahead of most doctors? And are the things that you're recommended understood and practiced by the medical community in general?
You know, I mean, again, I'm one of those guilty doctors who didn't practice prevention. And, you know, I think our field always practices on what we want to treat today, and we forget about tomorrow. Well, healthcare in the United States is 16.5% of GDP and is growing. Unless we focus on preventing, we're in trouble. We're the #1 spender in health in the world, and we're ranked 32nd. So what am I missing? We're doing something wrong.
There's also this. You were we're not asking you to divulge doctor-patient relationship, but you were very good friends with Steve Jobs. And knew him and understood what he was going through.
You know, I mean, he was a remarkable hero, obviously for what he did in the tech world, but also in the medical world. He fought head-on a disease for many years. And, you know, to me, all patients, whether it be cancer, Alzheimer's, anything, they're heroes. And especially when they talk about their diseases. That's the key. Get out of the closet with the diseases. Let's talk about it, because all too often we don't. And that conversation is going to yield to people understanding and hopefully prevention.
I like what you're saying. I'm fascinated about living to the age of 100. I would like to live to the age of as long as I can, as long as I'm healthy and feel good. I don't want to live a long life if I'm sitting in a corner drooling somewhere. And you're saying that if we follow very simple things, regularity, sleep, you say, on this schedule, it is so difficult, doctor, to have a regular sleep schedule and even an eating schedule. And you're saying we need to figure out a way, something as simple as that, to do that.
No question. You got to do that. I mean, it may be hard, but the effect on thinking, the effect on exercise is wild. Your body shuts down when it's irregular because it's stressed. Metabolism goes down, you gain weight, you don't function right.
So what is stress? I mean, how do you know something is stressful?
You know something is stressful. I mean, so first of all, the regularity part you can control. And also, you know when you're stressed.
Charlie, you don't know when you're stressed?
I really don't know, no.
Really?
No.
Oh my gosh.
I can't tell you when I felt stressful. Or maybe that's because I'm not aware or self-aware.
Maybe that's it, but...
So give me the indications that you're under stress.
Well, your body under stress, we know the markers. We can measure them. And so because of that, I mean, that's where we have this data on the regularity part, and you can control that. The rest of stress, I mean, there are little devices where you can actually measure your stress and quantitate it, and I'm not saying everybody should do that, but a common metric is key.
Do you feel a lot of stress?
Not normally, but I certainly know when I get it. My heart starts beating, I start getting a little nervous. I know when I have it.